Here you can see a receipt from Clover for some items that have already been analyzed. This is just a little bit over 5 kilos of carbon equivalent. Reference product there is a Dungeons and Dragons adventure book, bringing back the 80s. You can see the climate impact is $1.37. Again, we can pop those right into the cart for offsetting. You can see them here in the offsets cart. This is the same speed, the same analysis, the same models for the Gmail integration that are available for anything in the browser and also anything provided directly through the analysis console. So let's go ahead and analyze the new item. We have an anime fan in the house with a Crunchyroll subscription. In the Gmail integration, you have a set of easy quick filters for selecting the scope, how many messages, what types, because Gmail will pre-categorize and sort, and in this case we're using the purchases filter, which is very useful. You can also choose a certain number of messages by date, so messages from today, all messages from a custom date range. We'll just do the one. We select it, activate the filter, and then we'll have our carbon footprint. Here's the carbon footprint, so 1.43 kilos CO2e for a month of Crunchyroll. And we can add it to the offset cart. Using the action button right there in that carbon footprints list. And you'll see there's that Crunchyroll subscription. Let's go ahead and take a look at the offsets cart. Here are the original items. So from that Clover order, a cortado, and then here's the new Crunchyroll item that we just added. Never hurts to double check and learn a little bit from the analysis. Let's take a quick peek at the detailed readout for that Crunchyroll subscription, and you can see here it's coming back as television subscription services, roughly equivalent to a bag of potato chips, which is what you might eat if you're watching some good anime. And again, we can offset that immediately. Note that we're giving you a very precise readout of the offset cost for that particular item. You can see here the whole milk, which was an option that I got for the cortado, comes through as included. So it's showing an offset cost of 0 for that 0 footprint. It's part of the cortado. We'll add our roundup, 6.6 to 7 kilos. And because we need that minimum purchase increment, that'll take us up to that $1. And then we can go ahead and check out. Again, we have all the options for express checkout, Apple Pay, PayPal, Google Pay, etc. It's important to note that CarbonGuru takes privacy, confidentiality, and financial data very seriously, so we do not actually hold any of that. This is you directly exchanging information only with and through the payments processors. And here you can see the specifics of what will be in this order once it's completed. And we're done. Here's the summary. We can review our certificate. And again, you can see for only $1, we offset almost $6 in climate impact. And here's that certificate as soon as it loads. If we look back at the analysis page, the carbon footprint for the Crunchyroll subscription specifically, you'll see as soon as we hit reload, it confirms that it is offset, and it shows us the date, July 7, 2026. And then we can see in the most recent orders list here, it's registering. And we can scan our dashboard if we want to see again. And here's the CNOT certificate. One of the ways CarbonGuru meets you where you are is by integrating with email. So what we're going to look at here is the basic back and forth of conducting analysis and then seeing, understanding, and managing climate impact with offsetting through the email channel. This is a receipt from a subscription for a digital newspaper, and what I'm going to do is just double check and make sure that my email forwarding is set up. So one step, you generate a token, attach that token to your email address, and you can see here it says my email forwarding is active. That's because my feature tier right now provides that functionality. So I'm ready to go. All I have to do is forward the email in, and then it will be processed, and I'll see the results come back just as soon as they're ready. Here's the analysis results email. Comes back with carbon footprint, identified product, climate impact, and then offset and removal costs. We can accelerate that offset action right here. Just hit the button. It'll drop the matching offset into the cart, and then we can check out as normal. In this case, we'll probably do a little bit more analysis before we offset. Manually managing and tracking receipts can be a bit of an accounting chore. So one of the features that comes with Gmail integration for some of the subscription tiers that CarbonGuru offers is a weekly purchase scanning function that will use that Gmail integration and reach into your Gmail account when or if you activate it. So you can see here that for this account, the Gmail connection is live and the purchase scan is turned on. And in this case, it tells you the next date. The scan will run on July 14th. We have one already in that email box, so it's staying in the channel. And here's the readout of what it identifies as 13 potential new purchase emails. You can see there's a mix of digital services and subscription receipts, some product deliveries. That's a receipt for probably a Claude subscription from Anthropic. And we can stay in the channel and have these analyzed directly, either by simply replying to the email or by clicking to the link. Here's that collection of items from the weekly digest. You can see the footprints are read out email by email in this case. Turns out that Anthropic subscription was for a Claude Max plan. There's a Figma license. Here you can see that you can use CarbonGuru to offset or balance the activity of offsetting itself. So that CarbonGuru receipt included offsets for 3 items for $1.02, and then there's a couple of Apple subscriptions, Crunchyroll for the anime fan in the house, iCloud monthly, etc. We can, of course, add any of these to the cart or edit the list. So if we need to change or remove any of these from our collection of carbon footprints, functionality is right there. We can say let's offset for Cloud Code Max, Figma, Crunchyroll, and an iCloud subscription. Take a look at the cart. And there's all the footprints. Item by item with a breakdown, the actual amount of carbon, the climate impact, and then the offset cost associated. So for $1.13, we can cover quite a few of these digital subscription services. And you can do that through that Gmail integration with the weekly purchase digest. The Gmail weekly digest returns analysis results to the original email account. So you can see here the summary is 8 emails, total of 18 items, carbon footprint is 22 kilos, approximately $5.88 of climate impact. And you can offset automatically or remove with your preferred actions here. There's an item by item readout with links to the detail analysis. So if you want to confirm and make sure the mapping was accurate, you can do that. And you can drop them into your offset cart for action just with the link. That will preload the cart with your preferred action, in this case the impact portfolio, for an amount matching each of those individual email receipts and all the items within those individual email receipts. So here's those matching footprints that you can purchase. Total price $1.10.